This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
Mark, who won? Again? It was 33-40.
40 is where we're going to start.
So
33-40.
as we hit record, we can let the audience know. Welcome to the Tuesday podcast, 3CT Tuesday podcast.
3CT Tuesday podcast.
We'll be continuing our WrestleMania 15 watch along. Don't hit play.
We'll be continuing our WrestleMania 15 watch along. Don't
hit play yet. We will tell you when to hit play.
No.
But
we're going to hit play at 33-14.
The 33-40 is
there was a 4 in there somewhere.
is the timestamp to start it, but we won't do that just yet. Mark, who won trivia last week for the rom-coms?
Oh, the rom-coms. I'm glad you asked. So you know how Ric Flair talks about Space Mountain and riding Space Mountain?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, I opened my big mouth.
Wings!
I said something about wings, even though
I thought we got rid of that soundbite.
I pulled it out. It's not back on the board. I pulled it out just to have it ready.
That's
All
fair.
right. Just saying.
I said our team name was She Wants to Ride the Matterhorn, and Stevie was all about it.
Oh God!
Bet she was.
All about it.
She loves the Matterhorn.
And she wanted to ride the Matterhorn. I said the Matterhorn may be the oldest ride in the park, but still has the longest lines.
That's not true at all.
No, you're right. But anyway.
I'm sure that's not true.
Pretty short line. It is an uncomfortable ride, too.
Well,
Jim, you should ride that when you're down there.
Probably won't,
you
but
should ride the
fair.
Matterhorn.
It's not at
That's
the
fair.
Florida parks. It's only in the California.
darn.
Safe.
The Matterhorn.
I heard one of the most inappropriate jokes I have ever heard the other day, and I feel like this is a safe spot to share it.
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead, Smokes.
Why was Jesus Christ so popular with the ladies?
Why was Jesus Christ?
I feel like I
So
already know where
popular.
this is going.
Because he was
With the
hung like
ladies.
this.
Oh my God!
Exactly, Big Jim. Oh, my God, and it's Lent.
Is it
Okay.
Lent? I forgot to
It
give
is.
something up. Shit.
Why don't you give up bad jokes, okay?
Still time. It just started yesterday, Ryan. Or, sorry,
Yes.
5 days ago.
Did it? Oh,
Last
boy.
week.
Oh yeah,
I
I
gave
listen.
up chocolate and beer for Lent this year.
didn't. Oof.
Matthew, I'm proud of you.
Good luck.
What are you
Yeah.
drinking now? Milk?
Beer. Cider.
This is iced tea from Rutter's.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like no other.
like no other.
The best place to get iced tea, unlike that shit that cousin Brian always tries to.
That
Oh,
stuff's
you
so good.
know. No,
Oh, it's so good.
no, Matt.
That's the best
Garbage.
diet tea I've ever tasted.
Yes.
Dude,
Garbage.
I have a gallon of it in my fridge right
No.
now.
I have a gallon and a half of it in my fridge right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's untouched because you guys don't want to drink it.
That's
I
not
have
true.
Very
We bought
little of this left.
we
You know
bought
what?
3
Would you
gallons.
Lent
like to
started
touch
just
it?
a couple days ago, and I will give up buying lottery tickets. I enjoy playing scratch tickets. I'm going to give up
you like
buying scratch
scratches.
tickets for Lent.
Here we go.
Scratches.
Look at that.
Mark, do you give
But-
anything up? Are you?
Sometimes.
Mark, for
I
your own
gave
good,
up.
you should give up going to the Mojo Diner.
I gave up being uncool one year for Lent, and I never stopped.
I don't know the last time I gave something up. I don't know what I
Mojo
would.
Diner.
Come on.
Ah.
Do it, coward. Join us.
I'd like to give some. Let me think about it. Now, Jim, we came in second place at Romcom to answer your question.
Out of 2 teams,
She wants to ride.
Dumbasses.
I'm shocked we came in second.
how many? Was
You
it busy?
missed
I
round
wouldn't.
3. That round 3 was tough.
That was a tough one. It was the wedding.
I
singer
didn't
song.
understand what they were asking in that question.
She wanted to know what songs appeared in the wedding singer. I think it was 16 songs listed, and you had
Oh, that was it?
10.
I thought you had to, like, rank them.
No,
the top
that
10.
was just
No,
I just think you had to write the soundtrack to the
Wow.
wedding singer.
That's
Yeah, what
easy.
appeared, and then the bonus was what song? Something about what's. It was a cover song in The Wedding Singer. It may make you hungry for fruit. But you know what it was? Does that make any sense?
No.
No.
No. Well, it was the presidents of the United States. They had sung "Peaches" and they did a cover of
Oh.
what song was it? The Wedding Singer. I forget what song
So
they covered.
Question was about the presidents of the United States of America or the song Peaches?
Neither. It was about the group and a song they had covered in The Wedding Singer. I can't remember the name of the song.
So where did the presidents of the United States come into play?
Well, they had covered the song.
Here is the official question. From
Thank
the
you.
songs listed above and appearing in the movie, which was the only covered by another band and not a movie character, not the original artist? The song might have made you hungry for some fruit.
This is a
That is a
terribly
word
worded
salad.
That is Dave Meltzer level word salad.
That was hard to read. Let me try that again. From the songs listed above and appearing in the movie, which song was the only covered by another band and not a movie character, not the original artist?
I'm not gonna lie.
The song might have made you hungry for some fruit.
I'm not gonna lie. You read that twice. I have no fucking clue what you said.
Oh, imagine how we felt sitting there hearing Stevie kind of vomit that out.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm sure that was... She can't even read 3 words strung together. That was probably...
And it was based on the songs listed above there?
Yeah, Jim, listed above there. Because above is 16 songs. You had to pick the 10 that were listed in the movie.
In the movie, yes.
Okay. I'm looking at the
You know what
songs
songs
right
were in
now,
the
and I
movie?
don't even know what the answer would be.
Oh, doggone it. I forget what it was. It was last week.
Good Lord.
So far away.
Is it Hungry Like the Wolf? Is that?
No, it was probably the Video Killed the Radio Star one,
That's
right?
what it was. Yes.
Oh.
Because
It was. They did video.
I don't
Killed the
remember
Radio Star.
Sandler singing that one at all.
Jeez, what a fucking convoluted ass question.
The Boggles sang that originally.
I freaking read it 3
Boggles.
times, and I have no clue
Oh,
what the hell it was trying to say.
The soundtrack's actually really good to The Wedding Singer.
oh, it's fantastic.
That is a fantastic
Yeah, it's a good song.
soundtrack. I didn't know it was that good.
The Wedding Singer is a good movie. I liked it a
It is
lot.
a good movie. It is a good movie.
I've not watched that in
Started a
years.
solid string of Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore comedies that are all pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, The Wedding Singer.
I always had a
50
thing
First
for Drew
Dates.
Barrymore. I'm not gonna lie. She's kind of a
She's
celebrity
adorable.
crush.
She's a doorbell. I liked her since E.T.
Doorbell. Jesus.
Ew, Mark.
What the?
Well, I was looking-
Well, you gotta understand. Mark was like 5 when that movie came out.
That's right. I was.
He
her age
grew
when
up
that movie
with
came
Drew.
out. Drew and I grew up together.
Yeah.
We're keeping
Like me and
him,
Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, just
Except
like you
I
and
don't
Aubrey
have a
Plaza. Come on,
crush
man. You
her,
can
'cause that's gross.
you can understand that.
Drew Barrymore.
But yeah, I don't know what I would give up for lunch. I can't give up beer because I'm already drinking it. I can't give up soda
could
because
give
I
up-
had some today. I can't give up coffee because I had some today.
I could give up whoopie pies. I didn't have one since Lent
There you
began.
go. Whoopie
There
pies.
you go, Mark.
All right, I'll give up a whoopie pies. Vernon can't tempt me with them. Hey, Mark, you know whoopie pie. They're sweet.
I can't.
Just yell, "Get away, devil!"
Matthew heathen. You darn pagan.
Pagan.
Yes.
Easy, Mark. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would give up.
Well, you've got a whole episode to think about it, Jim.
I'll think about it.
Jimmy.
I'll think about it.
You could
Let
give
me
up
report back.
tweeting negatively about AEW.
Too late.
It's
We're
probably,
already a day
Ruined
behind.
that.
Too
probably
late.
actually I don't know. Did I
I
tweeted
think
any?
it would be safe, right?
Yeah, see, I
When
don't
is-
think I
when is
tweeted anything.
AEW air?
I didn't watch
Tuesdays?
any Dynamite
Wednesdays.
last week, so
Wednesday.
Oh.
nobody
There you
watches
go.
Collision or Rampage, so we don't have to worry about that.
Now there is a
No.
pay-per-view
There you
coming
go.
up, though.
Ah, crap.
Right, and
There's
I
that-
mean, Tony Khan will say something that Jim will
Tony
be
will
irked
say
about.
something.
Inevitably. I don't want to break that
He's
Or
got
yet.
it would be
big
like an
announcement.
AEW like fan Twitter account that Jim
Ugh,
will
yeah, I
have to
can't.
The Young
get on
Bucks
an
will
argument.
probably beat Sting. They'll be the new tag team
Yeah,
champions.
yeah. Like, I can't risk
Yeah,
that. I
that's
can't.
never going to happen.
I can't break
You don't
a
want to piss off
commandment.
the big man
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
of
say I
that.
can't break a commandment thing like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it while we're here. Now, if I gave up ice
kick it
cream, that I couldn't have a Shamrock Shake, right?
Oh, he can't be doing that.
Yes, I can't do that. Shamrock Shake season.
I
That
mean,
is.
is a McDonald's shake actually
Yeah,
ice
it's
cream?
actually pretty much not ice cream. That's why I felt confident giving up beer. The Easter is before WrestleMania. It's pretty much before baseball season starts.
That's
you're
true.
good.
That's true. Yeah, like I said, I already had
Yeah,
beer
but-
though.
You know what? We'll let you start beer tonight. Jesus is forgiving.
All right, can I kill off this last little bit of one? I
Yeah,
can't.
ask
I don't
the
want to
big
do beer.
man.
I feel like I'm copying Matt. Then
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll come up with them. I'll come up with them by the end.
My sister was always the one that would like give up something random, like oddly specific. Like, oh, I'm giving up Keebler's chocolate chip cookies. And she'd be eating Chips Ahoy chocolate chip
So you
cookies.
can go to Subway.
There
and
you
order-
go.
Right.
You are a cookie guy. Why don't you give up cookies? Can you give up cookies?
Can you give up cookies?
Can you
Dude,
do
I
that?
just ordered Girl Scout cookies.
Ah, no.
I don't know when they're
I
getting
mean,
delivered
you
though.
throw those in the freezer.
That's true. They'll keep.
What's that?
You know what? There we go. I'll give up cookies.
You know what? I hope Dana gets to him and eats them before you now.
That wouldn't happen.
I can't wait to come over to your house to watch the next PLE or pay-per-view and just bring all sorts of cookies.
Be like,
I'll bring the $5 cookie from Subway so you can smell it.
Oh, you son of a bee.
Oh, they're so good.
All right, well let's hit play. We can continue to
Let's do it.
We can chit-chat.
to figure out Lent and everything else. So again, we're at WrestleMania 15, season 15, as listed on the Peacock, because it's
On the
fucking
peacock.
it's fucking absurd.
Ah,
33 minutes,
Are we
40 seconds, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, and play. So I got the Big Show attacking Mankind in the back from Sunday Night Heat. Do you guys miss Sunday Night Heat? Like before a show?
Sometimes.
yeah,
Or-
it depends.
Well, I mean, they don't have them on Sundays anymore, so you can't really.
Oh, that's true. That's a good
It wouldn't be
point.
Sunday Night Heat no more.
Heat was what typically MTV?
MTV
It
for a
started
little,
out-
and then on USA, I think it switched
Yeah,
to.
it was on USA
Okay.
too. I more so missed the Big Show just hilariously throwing himself over desks and caskets.
Oh, Mick Foley there in his referee
The
outfit.
old referee gimmick.
Looking good too.
Darn good.
I had
looking
tweeted out and posted on Facebook the other week during the Super Bowl that about the year they've done a couple of the halftime heats during the halftime show. Obviously, the bigger of the two was the Rock Mankind Empty Arena match. Like, have you ever wanted that to come back, or is that just something that it was like product of the time and just let it go?
Yeah, let it go.
I would feel like I'm missing out on the halftime show that the NFL is providing. So I don't know if I would really want to tune out. I mean, even if it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Usher fan. It was a fine halftime show. I'm glad I've watched it. Out of like the last three, I believe that was my least favorite from the last three. I don't remember who was before.
It was
Like,
Rihanna.
It was Rihanna
and then
before,
it was-
and then
and then it was the
Eminem
Shady
and
Records
Dr.
one,
Dre
yeah.
and the right.
And
That
50
one
Cent,
was fantastic.
That's
a top
that's
three
one of the best in my opinion.
50 Cent hanging upside down.
And
He
then
was doing shit ups.
before that, I think was The Weeknd. The Weeknd was
Weeknd,
doing
because
I'm a
the.
they all
Weekend
had
fan.
the,
I enjoy the Weekend.
Yeah, I thought, and
Yeah.
it was like I thought it was a neat show visually because remember that was still partial capacity. I think from the pandemic at that time. That was in Tampa.
You had the old goatee, long hair, Big Show.
Got him.
Lady
those
Gaga
boots,
put
Jim.
on a pretty
Svelte,
solid
yeah,
one.
Gaga was
I
good.
enjoyed Gaga, sure.
Oh yeah, Lady Gaga's good.
I feel like go on to the few ones. People look back on this and really shit on it. I really enjoyed the Aerosmith one that MTV put out.
Aerosmith
had,
with NSYNC and Britney.
Aerosmith,
and...
NSYNC,
Yeah,
Britney,
Britney was in
Nelly
there.
was there. I thought that was a
Nelly.
really fun one. Maybe it's just because I was the right age.
I was
for
going to
that.
say, I think we were the target demo for that one.
That one hit real good for me. I think it's universally kind of panned. It's not a great halftime
Well, I mean,
show,
if you think about it, I remember the year that that Katy Perry played.
Oh, so good.
I remember like vividly my aunt and uncle being like, why are they performing these like elaborate shows like this? Why don't they just like get on stage and like play their songs? And I'm like, because that's what what Katy Perry did is that's what concerts are now. Like it's not just like Jackson Brown getting on stage and playing his albums.
Ventura Highway, right?
You know, like this is what concerts are. Like they are entertainment performances. So like I feel like the reason it was so panned is because like probably a lot of people that were doing it are not the target demo of the MTV Super Bowl.
Who else can you see that is putting on performances like that would be a future Super Bowl halftime guest, other than like, Pink would be the first one that comes to my mind doing all the
Has she done a halftime?
I don't believe she has.
I don't think she's headlined. She might have like shown up for someone else.
Because I think
her concerts are like flippy dudes.
I think
and
she would be great.
Acrobatics and shit. That would be a really fun spectacle to see.
Yeah,
I think you put Weird Al Yankovic on there with some of the people he did parodies, and that's solid gold.
I mean,
his name comes up every year, and it's just never going to happen.
No, I love Weird Al. It'll never happen. I love Metallica. I've seen a lot of people. Why don't they put Metallica in there? Because like here's the thing.
To put everyone to sleep.
Like I love Metallica, but I understand like what this year was obviously was the highest rated Super Bowl. Most people watched the Super Bowl.
Give me fire. Here's Reba McEntire.
But like it was also the most watched halftime show. Like I don't think you're retaining a huge audience if Metallica plays or if Weird Al plays. I had
this conversation with somebody I work with. They play pop music for the pop fucking Super Bowl. It's the Super Bowl.
Right.
Pop meaning popular music. Like this is the popular music. That's what they play.
And
we are slowly aging out of that demographic.
Absolutely.
But that's the reason that they play these artists.
But that's also the reason that they...
Taylor Swift is probably the obvious next choice, right?
Taylor's oh my God.
That
Can you
would be
imagine
huge.
a fucking meltdown?
Yeah.
They're already melting down.
But yeah, and I think part of it too, is look, football fans are going to tune in. They're just going to be tuned in because of the game.
Big Show almost just snapped his neck on that.
Yeah, that was
Brutal.
not.
Yeah, he sure did.
Dude, look how lean he looks, though. This is like really thin, healthy Big Show.
Yeah, I mean, him and WCW doing like drop kicks and shit. Like people, like over the years. I mean, obviously he's now what in his 50s, like, and his knees are shot. But like he was actually a really good athlete, especially for his size. Like
That's no BS.
That's correct.
But like
He's a big boy.
part of the purpose of the Super Bowl in the halftime show as well is to retain those viewers who may not necessarily be sports fans.
Right.
Like it's it's just part of the game.
Right. Multiple people saying about a football game interrupting a Usher concert like that. It's the spectacle, man. Everybody watches it.
Oh, it is. Last
Did
year,
you watch it,
Rihanna
Mark?
had,
Are you a football Super Bowl watcher? Like we know you're not a huge football fan. You pretend to be a Lions fan, but we know it's not true.
Take that back. You're gonna hear me roar.
Do you regularly tune in?
No, but I did watch the Super Bowl. See, I have a Super Bowl here. I make soup, SUPER. I make different soup on Super Bowl Sunday. The kids love it.
What soups did you have this year?
I made, I'm glad you asked, Big Jim. I made chili, and I made something brand new. Hodecker's celery and chicken soup.
That sounds terrible.
So you got to have Hodecker celery.
No, you
in there.
don't.
That's in the
It's
name.
just celery.
No, that's awful
is.
celery.
Super celery. Hodeckers.
That had to
You
not
know,
be
we
good.
put Hodecker celery out for the reindeer one Christmas, and Santa Claus hasn't come back since.
Oh my gosh, he's probably
You actually
working
found
at
a
the
dead
Hodecker
reindeer
celery farm.
behind your house, didn't
Our
you?
reindeer probably died, and he just can't come visit.
That's a brutal bump there for Mick to take.
It is.
That's all a Big Show's weight.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is. And he's upset.
Yeah, she's
Big
pissed that you
Show's
keep
hurt.
bringing
Yeah,
up
she
that.
probably got
terrible-
herself into the Hodecker celery drawer.
She's
She
gone
did. There's
mad.
some in the fridge right now. I stock
She's
up
gonna
every
get-
Tuesday at Roots.
Do you really? But no, I'm not even being funny. Do you really buy celery every week?
No, Mark.
not
I
every
know
week.
Mark's job. They're not paying him good enough to buy $7 hearts of Hodecker celery.
So what I do, I buy the celery, and then the stand right back before
Mark,
the
muzzle
celery
your
stand.
goddamn dog.
She's upset. Indy, it's okay. Smokey didn't mean it.
Oh, that's all it took.
Please relax. Oh no, you got the last word in. Smokey didn't mean it.
She's still going.
That what you do, Matt? You buy. Hey,
Thank you,
warned
Indy.
She's upset.
No, she's just saving us from having to hear you talk about garbage celery.
Isn't it a weird detail that I'm like picking up on the fact that they don't have the black folding chairs? That they have the tan, like just tan steel folding chairs. Like I feel like now every time you see a chair in the WWE,
You would pick up on that, woke Jim.
But like I just like it's
The
just
black
well,
chairs.
yeah, the block or however the hell you fucking do that.
Black. Now we got to talk about Hodeckers. So Matt, you go to Hodeckers
Oh god, I
and
tried
you get
to.
the celery, then you just back that up a little bit, and you go to
I
Pearsall's
can promise
Nuts.
you, I will never go to Hodecker's.
Mark, I
Ever.
go to
Yes, you will.
Aldi every week and I buy celery for like 99 cents a bundle, and it's
Oh,
the
I'm
same
surprised you
damn
haven't-
thing.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten tuberculosis yet. And then you go buy some fresh peanut butter from Pearsall's Nuts, and then you spread that right on your celery.
Wasn't this a
Big
no
Show's
DQ
upset.
match?
No.
Boy, what the Big Show
Because
foam at the mouth.
Mankind gave Big Show a kick to the dick earlier, right in front of Hebner, and he didn't.
Was
end it
that
then.
outside on the outside? I feel like this is the era where anything went outside the ring.
No, it was
Uh-oh.
right in the middle of the ring.
Oh, here comes.
Vince
Here
is
comes
upset.
Vince to poop on him.
Oh,
Oh, my.
oh, jeez.
A horrible human being. Yes, he is, Mark.
No, I
After
saw
this, we
somebody
should
with
go
a
back
j-
and watch the NXT that was in Philadelphia.
Oh, we should do that. We should
That was,
do that.
Oh, that
that
was
was
a
a
good
decent one. I from what I remember.
Yeah, that was a
The
solid
main
one.
event was great. I didn't think the rest of the show was that great.
I thought the opening match, I think it was North American Championship, was probably
Yeah, I thought it
stellar.
was
Was
pretty
it?
good.
I don't
Mark,
know.
are you
We
going
tried
to
to
the
watch it after
NXT
calling
show?
a show, and I was so goddamn tired.
I wish.
that was a long day. What a maneuver that
What-
day.
NXT's on
That was
Saturday.
That was the What a Maneuver day. Yeah, NXT Saturday at 11:30 a.m. now.
Man, if I get a ticket for Saturday WrestleMania, I'll try to get the NXT too.
Mark, you don't have much time left. You have less than 50 days.
Yeah, those NXT
I know,
tickets
I'm
are
upset.
available. Just meet us down there.
I know, I'm upset about the whole thing.
Come on.
I mean, you
come on.
could probably find a ticket day of for night one.
Especially do what's that
Oh, that Tick Pick.
Feet Picks app or whatever the fuck you
Yes,
use?
Feet Pick app. Yes,
No,
I can Feet Pick it.
you can. You'd probably be able to find something for sure.
You would think.
Is-
Honestly, if you want, we can probably find a hotel room. I think Devin's looking for a roommate.
Well, I need 3 beds then. You would need 1.5.
You're not kidding. We could just
Last-
sleep on the end of it.
two if
Last
he
time-
wakes up with morning wood.
God.
Boy, at least this
God. Last time that happened, he broke the lamp.
more than the lamp.
Yeah, good lord. Lamp was the least of their problems.
The lamp, the door, the tile in the bathroom.
The fucking
I always
foundation.
hated when Big Show's finisher was the WMD.
So dumb.
Look at that piece of shit laying on the fucking mat.
Almost as much as I hated Wade Barrett with the bull hammer.
Ugh,
Oh yeah, dude.
awful.
Those type of finishes. I mean, Lex Luger had like the flying forearm because he allegedly
plate
had
in his arm,
the
right?
steel
Yeah.
plate in his
Yeah.
arm.
Solid steel plate.
Yeah, the old narcissist.
You know, narcissist.
The Stooges are out.
Narcissus. Look at the Stooges.
No, I saw somebody with a Jenna like the Austin 316 was Jenna 143. What the hell do you think that meant?
Jenna 143.
Genesis, Book 1, Chapter 4 to 3.
Is that what it was?
I don't fucking
That's got to be it.
That's got to be it. They had
That's
to,
probably
they,
the
gotta
day the Lord
be.
came.
they had to they had to shorten Genesis to Jenna.
Well, yeah.
Jenna,
So,
that's probably the day the Lord rested.
Yeah, there it is.
It was a different time back then.
Yes.
You couldn't just get a custom shirt for that cheap. You had to pay by the letter.
Yes. Each letter was a little expensive.
Goodness sakes. Oh, there's Hat Guy. I see
Remember?
Hat Guy in the crowd.
Remember when we got our first podcast 3C t-shirts printed at the mall?
Yeah, I got mine right down there.
Yeah, we sure did.
Mine's in my basement stored in still.
I
I
got
have
my
mine somewhere. I have to find
the very first one right there back behind me.
There
as well.
it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got
You
that
offered
one
that.
too.
Yeah.
Behind me every week. You can get both of those now on our T Public store
There you go. Look at that.
over there.
Nobody can
Forget
see.
which different ones I have. I know I have the Stranger Things one.
I should probably buy that one now.
Yeah.
I believe
My
Marley's,
niece had that on a hoodie, actually.
Nice.
Mark got me
Yeah.
the purple winged eagle one for Christmas one year.
I
Yes.
had
Darn
to.
nice shirt.
I don't think I
There
ever
was
got a
a-
winged eagle one. Actually,
You need a winged eagle.
I should probably buy that one.
I bought a
what's
winged
his
eagle
name?
from the old shop.
Oh, I got the stickers too from T Public.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't order stickers with mine.
They make good stickers. They're
They
like
do.
$2.50 a pop,
They
but
do.
they're quality stickers.
They're
You-
quality stickers. I put one on my beer fridge, but I have a few now. that
Nice. I think
Nice.
I think they usually run deals too, or if you buy 4, you get them for like $1.50.
Yeah.
One for free or something.
I bought 8 just to make shipping free because it's the same price either way.
Oh, there you go.
No, actually, they sent me 10 stuckers
Losers.
Suckers. Nah.
Got them good.
all this time.
Bunch of losers.
Took them to the bank.
Stuck it to them. That's what they get.
That's what they get. Bunch of
They're
You
gonna
can't
suckers.
get-
they're gonna
over
send me
how
a cease and
tall-
desist.
Big Show's boots were in that match.
They were big old boots.
They covered up his entire tattoo, his entire calf tattoo.
I got a commercial now, Mark. You might want to pause it.
I also just caught a 60-second commercial.
Yeah, I got a 60-second. What do you got? I got like the Hughes show.
I got Big Lots.
Oh,
I have Experian.
I got
now I got
Vince
Domino's
Rubbers
Pizza. Dude, we had friends over the other week, and we just
So yeah. By the way, if you don't have commercials, pause until we're back.
we'll tell you when we're
pause.
back.
Oh,
Now I have
Um,
Ludacris eating Jif peanut butter.
okay, but we got Domino's delivered just because I was still working, and so the Mrs. Big Jim didn't have to run out, and it was the most disappointing Domino's pizza we've ever had. It was
Yeah, I assumed that when you said you got Domino's.
It's usually not that bad as far as like the chains go. We've found Domino's to be the best,
I usually prefer Domino's.
but yeah, it was really not good. It was really not good. All right, my
You know,
Safe Light
the-
commercial's ending, and now I'm back.
Yeah, I am also back with my Metro by T-Mobile.
Go ahead and you
so
can
we're playing again.
You can hit play, Mark.
Now, all right, hit and play. There, Jim, do you think the Noid got to your pizza? Is that what happened?
It probably did. It probably
The
did.
Noid did not avoid your pizza.
No,
Oh.
Mark was not in on that conversation, right? About that video game.
No, that
That
was
was that was our other unbelievable. I freaking knew it. Oh, here comes Intercontinental Champion Road Dogg.
with
Dog.
the cornrows.
The DOGG.
There's old saggy nipple sign.
What's
Signs
his
were
name
crazy
was,
back then.
Yeah,
man.
this
That's-
was
Oh,
the
word.
sign era.
yeah.
There
Was
was
DX South Park.
what's his name? The super fan was in the crowd there. Oh, what's the guy's name? They just did the special on him.
Sergio.
Oh,
Sergio.
Vlad, super
Oh,
fan.
Vlad. I
Vlad,
mean,
he's
That
there,
that was a really good watch. That was a really good
Yes,
watch
it
on the
was.
network. Really,
even if
really
you're not
good.
a fan of wrestling, it's a good watch.
Yeah.
about the gentleman and his mom, and it's a nice
I'm not gonna
story.
lie. Looking at Road Dogg here, and I'm not trying. I like Road Dogg, I really do. But looking at like his saggy pants, his T-shirt, and his like haphazard tattoos, he looks like he belongs on every indie show ever.
Dude, it's really the indie wrestling special. I'm not. It is. It really, really is.
Like
Road
it's a wonder
Dogg.
he even has matching elbow pads.
Like overly, like way too much wrist tape.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that.
Throwing the championship around, taking too much time on the mic.
You're not kidding. That's the part that really bangs
Hey
it.
man, we're tight on time. No promos. You got it, boss.
Oh, speaking of
Proceeds
horrible
to cut a
human
5
beings,
minute-
here
oh,
comes
boy.
Val
Oh
Venus.
my!
Oh boy.
Hello,
Dude, Val was
biological
jacked there,
ladies.
though.
Oh, he was chicken and riced up, man. Big
Look at
time.
that chicken and rice.
Big time. Which is ironic
Val
because
Venus is always one of those guys that, like, when you were growing up and watching wrestling, would pop on the screen when your mom, like, swung by the living room.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it wouldn't
what
even
are you
just be.
watching? And Val's, like, gyrating.
I'll say it wouldn't be
taking his
him
belt off.
wrestling. It would be like one of the backstage vignettes when he's got like 7 big
Jenna
big tit
Jameson in a
like
hot
Jenna
tub.
Jameson.
Yep.
Did
Yep,
you guys see
that's
the
when
I
your mom
toss
walks
salad sign there?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god! Like yeah,
Well, look at
just
Val. He is. He's looking Rick Rude like.
he was.
Yeah, wow.
Boy, look at her in Philly.
Think she'll be at WrestleMania?
I hope so.
I heard she only has tickets for Saturday, Mark.
Well,
Well,
I might show up Saturday and share a
Oh.
hotel room.
speaking of indie wrestling,
Yes.
Yes.
You guys missed the Legacy show where he was there.
I did. Yeah, we were at the Mid Penn
did.
On the Hall of
Wrestling
Fame, right?
Mid Penn Wrestling Association
The
Hall of Fame.
inaugural Mid Penn Wrestling Alliance Hall
And
of
the
Fame.
final Mid Penn Wrestling Alliance Hall of Fame.
He cut like a 30-minute promo on the wild cards and Tess Valentine at the end, and it was just
I believe that.
unbearable.
Well, because he sounds like he gargles asphalt now.
Yeah.
He probably does. Now there's the bizarre one, Smokey. That's Gold Dust.
Is that Ryan Shamrock?
That is Ryan Shamrock. and the
Former,
Blue
there it
Meanie.
is, another former guest.
Former guest of the show.
How about it?
That.
How
I don't know,
about
she's
it?
another one I should reach out to and see if she'll
Yeah.
record something
Sure
for
she's
us.
Actually,
not-
what she'd say hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Now the Blue Meanie is familiar with Philadelphia.
Hi, Ryan. Send.
Yeah.
Have you hit up Sean Carr yet?
I have not.
Hi, Sean.
I've not hit up anybody. I should.
You should. You should.
We should. We're celebrating our 10th podcast anniversary. That's
Oh
wild.
my God,
10
that is
years.
wild.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Really is weird. Like our first episode was like a week before my wedding.
Wait, you weren't married when we started?
No.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Holy hell. They are first.
How
Our-
long have we
our-
been running?
We had a couple of.
Oh, there's more people in this match?
That sounds about right. This is an era of like
That's
a
Ken
lot
Shamrock.
4-way, probably.
There's Al
Yeah,
Bundy.
yeah, sounds like that.
of. Lord,
Shamrocks.
he's yoked. Yoked.
Sure is.
We had so our first episode where we talked wrestling of the old Big Jim Sports podcast was January 28th of 2014. So we've already passed 10 years on that. And then we did three episodes where we talked about wrestling before then. We did one in February, one in March, and then our official first our official first episode of 3CT, 3 Count Thursdays, and it was called 3 Count Thursdays on Big Jim Sports. Was on April 3rd, 2014. So almost, and it was that. Will we actually be on air on our? Oh no! So it'll be 10 years in one day. That will be our last show before WrestleMania. That's
Wow.
fucking insane.
That'll be a party.
I'm gonna go back and
Yes.
I'm gonna pull some audio I think from that one and see if we can, if there's anything topical enough from those early ones that we can.
Do we remember when Mark joined?
Oh
the
my
team?
God,
That was a blast.
that would have been. Well, it was when we were going to LCW and stuff, right? That's when he kind of first really kind of started hanging out with us.
That's when I got the invite.
I knew Mark from work is how I met Mark.
Right.
I don't even remember. I know Tim was a guest because he was
Tim
the
was a
voice of
guest.
excellence.
And then he
First,
came.
yeah.
He came on after because he came out to a couple of KPW shows and like would hang out, and then we'd go out after the shows, and we realized we had some good chemistry with him as well. So that's when he joined the team. But yeah, it was probably so the Mark and Tim kind of joined around the same time, I think. But even that was, when did we start going to?
I mean, it wasn't much after when we started. We were starting to work with
the
LCW at the time.
The Piper show was our first show, right?
Second show. We went to the one before.
It was the first one, the Keystone Cup we were doing? Was that our first show? As the pre-show hosts?
I mean, Ryan, you have a T-shirt from Atomic with the date.
Well, the date was wrong, and it wasn't even a show we were at. It was with one of the Amish guys.
No,
or
our
whatever.
first indie show was the barbed wire one.
Right, that was the first indie show we went to with Tate at Atomic.
I'm trying to look up when Piper was there.
And then we would have worked at the next show for
because we had lunch
for LCW.
We had lunch with Jason that day, right?
The day we went to Atomic that night, yeah. There was somebody at Atomic, I feel like, a former wrestler that also drew us.
Bigger match. There was a four-way with
four-way match was really good with Sean
and JT Dunn, right?
JT Dunn. Oh boy, yeah.
Eddie Smooth,
and Aaron Arbo.
Yep.
So Piper passed away in July of 2015. So he would have been in Lancaster in May of 2015. So that was our for April. April was our first LCW show. So really, it probably would have been fall, winter, like 2015, maybe early 2016. So we were a year and a half in when Mark and Tim, when you guys kind of joined the bunch. So yeah, it wasn't.
What year was that, Jim? What was
2015 was when Piper passed away, 15. And when we started working with LCW, and that's when like PWE came about and Legacy came about.
I just remember Mark used to call in and we rummaging through his attic.
Oh my God.
Yes,
I got so mad. I swear to God, I got so fucking mad. I think it was a WrestleMania show, and you were literally, it sounded like you were dragging a corded phone up into your attic, and you were like banging cabinets around and I was like, what the what are you doing? It was the day we were at Matt's house. We were doing the live show from Matt's before WrestleMania. And Mark banging around cabinets and shit. It's like, what the hell is happening?
I absolutely remember that. I was banging around cabinets. Something fell apart, I think, when I was on the air with you.
We'll have to see if we can get like people who were frequent contributors to jump on the tenure. Like, remember my work friend Ruben that joined us a few times?
Shit. Yeah, I forgot about Ruben.
Oh, I forgot about Ruben.
All about Ruben, yeah.
Holy crap, man. And honestly, like I was thinking about that the other day, like when we were talking about some of our past guests, and like it really does blow me away the number of people that we have talked to that like I'm like who and we were so, like it was really not even that long into when we were doing the show.
Yeah.
And we were just reaching out to people. We had no fucking clue what we were doing.
We just started getting bigger name guests on.
Yeah, and the number of people we've had on that have now gone on, to WWE, TNA, AEW, like it's really fucking wild. All right, so we got referee Timmy White in there. Did he pass away?
He did.
Yeah, Timmy is deceased.
That's a bummer.
He ran that at Friendly Tap.
Friendly Tap. I think it's still. I think the bar is still there. Up in. Is that in Connecticut or Rhode Island? It's up in New England. I think the bar is
up
actually
in,
still there.
Might be Connecticut, somewhere up there in New England. Now, they said at the Friendly Tap, they would tape a lot of like the Acolytes and
Yeah.
APA. We'd go up here and destroy it. And Timmy loved it because then he would get all new furniture and whatnot.
I mean, makes sense. Why not? Right? If you're gonna break it up anyway, if you're gonna do deconstruction anyway. Oh, I don't know.
Have to get a hold. I was looking up some old ACW stuff. One Cage Match, Bro Keller's first match, officially listed on Cage Match, was October the 8th, 2016, at an event called Pandemonium, where Twisted Tate defeated Bro Keller. If that was Bro's very first match, I called Bro's first match in professional wrestling.
That's awesome.
Because I was with ACW at that time.
Did you say Twisted Ape?
That promo?
That's still one of the funniest goddamn promos. Did you say Twisted Ape?
Like, ooh,
Just fucking head over to our YouTube page. Sort by oldest. It's probably one of the old. It's Ryan interviewing Andy Weinberg, the winner Andy Weinberg in the back, and him and Twisted Tate get at it. And
now, there's a guy that would give you a shout out, Andy Weinberg.
oh, Weinberg would. Let me reach out there. Let me leave
sure.
myself a note.
I was just
I just
communicating
saw
with him the other day.
Yeah, I just saw him a couple of weeks ago at the MCW Fan Fest.
Yeah.
How was that? Yeah, I saw you posted a bunch of pictures from that.
Yeah,
MCW always puts on a good show.
Yeah, they
They
do a
really
good job.
do.
They do, and it's not a difficult drive for me. It took like 55 minutes, so
It's pretty
should
much
try to
straight
get
down the
down
highway,
there
right?
more.
Shoot
Yeah.
straight down, yeah.
yeah, the little one enjoyed herself. All the wrestlers were very excited to see her, so that was. She didn't want to stay around for the show. Like came on and they're like, oh, remember tonight they have the show, and she looked at us and she was like, "What show?" And we're like,
That's
Promise.
funny. What?
Now was that
I'm
Lauren
glad.
or was that your daughter that was like, what
that
fucking
was
That's probably both.
my daughter. Now Lauren would have stayed to watch.
No, Nick Nemeth was there.
Nick Nemeth
That's
wrestle.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. She actually just got an Uber home, right? You had to take the daughter home. And...
Right. I took my daughter home and Lauren stayed.
Lauren stayed.
Now, what's she? Is she
Yeah.
gonna just have to watch WrestleMania by herself? Like usually we invade your house.
Yeah, I think she's gonna
She's
have
got Mark on
some work
Saturday.
friends.
Yeah,
she
I'm
has
going
Mark
on Saturday.
and then she has some work friends that I think are gonna come over.
That's cool. That's cool.
Nice, good.
Yeah,
The thing is, Lauren probably wouldn't invite me up for Saturday because she's a nice woman.
No, she's not crazy. She's
Yes.
nice, but not stupid.
That's true. She might not have any yoo-hoo.
She definitely wouldn't have any yoo-hoo.
no self. I actually just reached out to Weinberg right now while we're recording here. So hopefully he'll get back to
Hi,
us.
Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Should I just reach out to Sean?
Weinberg is,
Beat Ryan to the punch.
Weinberg's fantastic.
Is
Ryan
Gold
Shamrock? That's just kayfabe, right? She's actually not related to Ken Shamrock.
correct?
It was just storyline. Okay.
Is
Now, she was in WCW later after this.
Really?
She was. Yeah, as Symphony.
Symphony with Maestro.
Mm.
The Maestro, I think his name was.
Yeah. What an awful Symphony.
Oh, Symphony. Her and Maestro did make beautiful music together, Smokey.
Oh, Jesus. Is Goldust the only person from this match that's still like wrestling? Because I don't think Val Venus wrestles anymore, right?
I think Shamrock might still wrestle once in a while.
I don't think
I think
Shamrock's
Shamrock-
wrestled in a while.
I think he just does like the MMA stuff still on occasion. I don't think he actually wrestles.
God, this was
I don't
the
know if
era
the
of
Blue
like
Meanie
making
wrestles.
women cry too, right? Like this was the
Blue
worst.
Meanie he was very mean to her.
I don't know if Meanie wrestles occasionally on the indies or not.
Probably.
I mean, he shows up at every convention. He was
He's
at the fan
he's at
fest
the
at
Icons a
MPW.
lot. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's ever wrestled on one of the cards there.
The Battleground shows? I don't think so.
The Battlegrounds, yeah.
Did you guys see the hats they made for the Battleground show with the ECW arena?
I did see that.
I did.
They make solid. These make really solid merch.
They
Tim
have
does a
really
really
good
good
merch.
job there. Yeah.
I miss those.
There's a big show's being arrested.
Is this where he breaks the cuffs?
There's no way cuffs fit around those freaking wrists.
Oh, dude, man! If they made those
It's
hats,
also just like a red Toyota Camry. What are they putting in there? It's not a
Yeah,
cop car at
he
all.
can't even fit in there.
dude, if they made those hats in flex fits, I would buy one.
Yeah, they're solid hats.
Yeah, they're really solid hats. Unfortunately,
Look
they
at
probably
him.
would just be snapbacks, but
Yeah.
Dude, he cannot wait for this camera to cut off of him. He is so uncomfortable in that back
He's
seat.
like, get me out of this fucking.
And Triple H and Kane.
Look at that. That is such an awful
Mayor
Triple
Glenn
H
here.
shirt, by the way. This is red splooge right in the middle.
What is that
Yeah.
supposed to be? Like a
wax stamp.
like a wax
seal?
stamp?
I guess,
like a whiskey-
kinda.
Is that kind of?
The old
The
fireball.
Hunter
shoot
Hearst
her?
Helmsley family.
Yeah, he
Steel.
shot her.
Shot China with a fireball.
Who did he shoot, Jim?
China.
Oh,
She took that right to the face.
She
Sure did.
Jesus.
now look at that. Gold Dust guy came, but
Oh,
I
hit him
don't
with
think
a
that's
fucking-
Gold Dust.
What is that? That's the old Master Blaster.
Sure
That
is.
is. That's Johnny B. Bads.
Oh, now I got a commercial. Market pause.
I also
I gotta
caught a
hit pause.
commercial.
I got a Little Caesars. I got a half and half pepperoni pizza, half garlic cheesy bread.
I have
That
Albert
sounds good
Plaza
now.
again.
How long was your commercial? A 30-second or a 60
60.
second spot? Okay, I have a
Mine's a
half.
60.
I have a 30-second, so I'll have to pause.
Yeah, I'm at
Oh,
like 38
snakes. How'd that
seconds left.
happen?
Look at this, because I pay for half of the cop.
Paying for half your commercials.
Ha!
God, I wish
Bro,
Little
pay for
Caesars
half.
was good. Like back in the day, I loved it.
Always is upset.
Because you didn't know any better.
I don't know, man.
You also fucking ate your boogers back when you were a kid. Come
Oh,
on.
What do you mean back?
Please
What?
eat
Oh
glue.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, oops.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I
Big
stopped
Jimmy ate
doing that.
glue.
I stopped
me
doing.
glue.
That's what I gave up for Lent, Ryan.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, I got 10 seconds left on an Intuit TurboTax.
Oh, that's
I
tax
have
season.
12
about it.
left on a Kung Fu Panda trailer.
Oh.
It's
All
still
right.
a thing. No shit.
So
Hey, do you want to talk about that snow last week?
I'm back. Hold on, I'm back. I got the full shot of the ring.
Oh, the lights just
I'm
went out.
back.
All
Let's
right,
just
hit play,
find-
everybody.
Play.
Oh, business is picking up.
I'll say my lights just went out.
Well, PP&L have them back on, Jim, by midnight.
Baby, when the lights
Can we talk about the
Lights
snow that
go
happened
out.
on Friday? Apparently, it was like 3 to 6
That's
inches.
snow.
Yeah,
past Friday?
yeah. Friday night to Saturday, they fucking called for snow.
Yeah, no, they were wrong though.
They
It
fucking
didn't
better
do
have
anything.
been.
It was just too warm.
I hope. fucking
Remember
so.
that, what was that, on last Monday and the Tuesday last week?
Yeah, there's a little snow.
Yeah,
That was insane.
that was wild. I got about 6 inches up here, up on the hill.
Yeah, we did about the same
How
here.
much
and the
snow did you
road-
get?
That sounds like smoke's dragon.
Yeah, I
We
didn't
got
actually
12
go out and
inches.
measure because by the time I went out to shovel, it had already started compacting and melting. So
Yeah, I just let nature run its course and have
Yeah.
to shovel it
Yeah.
all.
my
Monday afternoon, it was
my neighbor
rained.
did the sidewalks. I just had to do like the front walk in front of my house, side of the house, and clean
Oh,
off
look
the
at
cars.
this.
Old Mayor Glenn. Oh, here comes the chicken.
Oh my
back.
God.
Is this Pete Rose?
I think so. Isn't this
I
the
think that's Pete
one?
Rose.
Good old Pete.
Oh my God, it is Pete Rose.
Oh God. Oh, you need to get paid.
That was so good.
That's one of
Yeah,
my
it's
favorite pieces of memorabilia that I have is a Pete Rose signed baseball that says, "I'm sorry, I bet on baseball."
Oh wow.
Nice. It's a good inscription.
I have a Jose Canseco one too that says "Say no to drugs."
And that, kids, is ironic.
you guys see the picture circulating of who was it? I guess William Regal taking a tombstone from The Undertaker.
No.
Apparently, Regal was wrestling The Undertaker. Let me find a picture of it. I'll share it here. But for some reason, when he took the tombstone, he just spread eagle. So like his legs just kicked
Yes.
out on it. It looks like
Yes,
an
it
old
was-
antenna. It's such a weird looking
Yeah,
picture.
it was a weird picture.
I remember when Linda McMahon took the tombstone, and like, obviously, nobody's getting their head spiked on an Undertaker
Here, I'll hold it
tombstone.
up here on the.
That's fucking absurd.
Didn't hold his legs tight and just went. Whop.
How pissed was Mark from Texas on that one? He was probably.
I'm sure he wasn't thrilled.
I
mean, it's Regal though, man. I think Regal has a ton of respect.
Yeah, that's true.
And like,
too.
my leg just went limp.
Just
Just
roll.
I don't know.
Just full. But honest to God, like if you think about it, why wouldn't your legs do that? If you're fucking dead to the point where somebody's putting you in a tombstone, you're not fighting out of it. That's just gravity at that point.
That's gravity, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It looks weird.
my new helmet showed up. I picked up the Kelly Green,
Kelly Green one.
WrestleMania helmet. Yeah, they look pretty sharp.
Would
I'll
you?
hope to have them behind me here next week. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna snag one at the actual event. I think.
I think I'm going to pick up
Yeah,
a
they
Kelly
were
Green one
cool.
ahead of time, because I don't know where they're going to do the Superstore. I know the Take 3 boys have said like they usually do the Superstore thing at usually at like a convention center. So I mean, I guess they could do it. There's a couple of convention centers up in Center City.
There's
but,
We
like,
were looking at that.
Yeah, convention
NovaCare is
center.
right down the road, isn't it?
Yeah, that's there too.
that's a possibility.
That's
So
pretty big.
I like that. I'm probably going to grab. I know Big Mac is coming in. He's flying in on Thursday, and he's going to go straight to the store because he missed out on the mini belt last year. So I'm going to have him look for one of them for me there, because it's like I don't know how much stuff like I really, because it's always obviously the prices are just hedged up so fucking much.
It's just all just tchotchke.
Yeah, like
souvenirs.
I when I bought you guys one of the koozies, I bought myself one. I'm gonna get a helmet. Like how much other
Right.
like
That's really all I would need. Yeah.
and the mini belt, because Mike, he got me a mini belt for the mini winged eagle last year for Christmas. So like it's a nice little, that's a nice little one.
But you're right. Those prices, I mean, are just outrageous.
Oh.
I mean, a concert T-shirt for
Unreal.
$55-$60 for a Gildan
Unreal.
yeah,
screen
it's
printed
just a fucking
shirt, man.
man.
That's just tough.
Now Mike did tell me that like last year or the year before, he had time before his flight out and stopped into the store Monday morning. And he said like that everything was on sale, because like whatever they don't sell, obviously they have to move back and then sell online. So like that may be the time when I like checking out of the hotel, wherever the store is, go hit that up before we make the trip back
It's not an
to
awful idea,
Lanco.
Yeah, I'd like to know where it's at. I know when Mark and I went last time to Mania, they had a store at the stadium, but it wasn't like the Superstore that has like the monuments and the other shit to do. Like it was like the Team Pro Shop where they just had wrestling shit. I don't know if we just didn't catch, or maybe they didn't do that. I don't know.
So I think it's kind of changed post pandemic. So they don't do access anymore.
Right. Access
But
was, I think, in
apparently
New
they
York.
do. They have some of the display things at the Superstore.
Yeah, I'd like to check.
It's not
that out.
quite as big as it used to be. So like,
I don't think, was it the Live Casino and Hotel? I don't think they have an area big enough to host.
yeah, like
that.
they
I'd be-
have a venue there, like a show venue, but I don't know if that'll be.
Oh, maybe that's big.
Maybe
enough.
it's big
there's
enough.
Nothing going on at Wells Fargo besides the NXT event. They might do something there.
Maybe. Well, I thought too, like
After NXT strip it, I'd be a lot. to
Well, and the
go.
other thing I thought too is I mean you're a week ahead of the Phillies start of the Phillies season. Like they could
You're a
maybe
week
set
behind. They have opening day the weekend before.
before, so you could maybe move some of the Phillies merch out of their store
Yeah.
set up like tents and stuff. Because I mean, I guess you run the risk of there being winter weather at the beginning of April.
I mean, they have pretty serious outdoor
Yeah, so maybe they'll just
tents
do
and shit that they could build.
maybe
with
they'll do
walls
something there at the Citizens Bank too. Yeah, I don't know.
Right, that could be.
Now, so they just announced last week the details on the Elimination Chamber Superstore. So that's about a week out. So I'm assuming that, mid-March is when we'll probably maybe see some information about where the Superstore is going to be for WrestleMania. Yeah, so obviously keep our eyes on that for sure. Yeah, look at that. They're fucking called for some fairly heavy snow Friday night. Motherfuckers. Is it weird to see Triple H with hair now? Like when I look back on like old Triple H matches, like I feel like seeing him with hair. I've gotten so used to bald Triple H that seeing haired Triple H is odd.
Yes, it is weird.
It is a little weird.
Well, especially
Beautiful
the braided
hair.
ponytail Triple H. That's maybe the weird part. Fucking Kane. How much fucking gas was Kane on back then?
He's a big boy, Jimmy.
Now he's
a big boy.
Now he's just fat.
Oh, I didn't know Stardom was running the 2300.
Oh, really?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're running a show on Thursday, and then I guess BCW is taking over for their icons probably Friday, Saturday. Monster Factory's running that week.
I saw Spring Break's already sold out.
Yeah, Spring Break sold out. This is still Thursday. Monster Factory has David Goldie versus Steve Macklin.
Be a decent
Shazza
match.
McKenzie and Notorious Mimi. Lindsay Dorado's appearing. The Arts Ballroom, the Auditorium at Penn's Landing is booked out for GCW. So that's a place where you can't hold access or the Superstore.
I don't even know where exactly. Okay, so Paulsboro's like basically just across the river from the airport.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy.
Have you guys
drive.
ever
Just
been down to
jump
the
river.
Monster Factory?
I've
Yeah.
not. I need to go.
I went once, but it was for a hybrid wrestling show.
Oh, okay.
They were running out of the Monster Factory. I've never actually seen a Monster Factory show out of there.
I'd
Yeah.
like to go to the Monster
Actually, we
Factory.
should probably make a trip down there. I don't know if we'll make it.
Yeah, we need to.
I'll make it Mania. Jesus, fucking Kane doing a full on over the top leap to the floor.
Oh, that was young Kane.
Yeah, it's young Kane. Now he's weighed down by grifting and racism.
Smackdown.
When I saw somebody comment on one of our social media posts last week about when Hall of Fame announcements start coming out, you would think they would start those up soon.
Yeah, we're looking down the barrel.
We're under 50.
We're on
I
the
think.
road.
48 days, I think. 47 today, I believe, is where we're at. Where are we at? Let me pull that up here.
Ooh. So after WrestleMania Night 1 at the Auditorium at Penn's Landing, the Game Changer Wrestling is presenting Joey Janela's Spring Break Clusterfuck Forever. Featured match, an 88-man clusterfuck match.
Jesus.
88 entrants. I love it so
That's
much.
so good.
88.
Yeah, and Dink the Clown's actually Dink the
Good
Clown
old
announced
Dink
for
will
that
be
match.
there.
Dink will be there.
46 days from today, boys. 46. How about it?
46 days. Look at that. Here comes China.
It's China.
China.
Was this
China.
This was before she won the Intercontinental, right? I think that was maybe in the next year. This is when she really started to ascend, I feel like. When did she win the...
That's a good question. Oh, there goes the stairs, Jim.
Look at him.
This is now a TLC and chairs and stairs match.
Chairs and stairs. Let's see here. She won the Intercontinental title. October 17th of 9. She won it in 99. So this would have been after that.
WrestleMania 15.
Free shipping through Fanatics tonight on orders over 24.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not bad.
So this was March. So it was
later.
later. It was later on this year. This is when she really started to ascend.
On her own as a solo
On her
star.
own, yeah. She became Intercontinental Champion.
Yep, we saw that drop toe hold from a mile away.
There goes boom. Triple H matches always had the hits. They would always be a drop toe hold, and get a flying knee in there.
Is that Bill Apter on the far left of the cameraman? The bald fella?
It might be.
Was
He does live in that area.
It does kind of look like him.
I mean, it's younger than I. Obviously, it's been years ago.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I'm assuming he was taking pictures for one of the mags.
Yes, it was 25 years ago. So
Yeah, I'd look a little younger than. Oof.
Yeet. I think I'm a second behind you, but yeah, it's a good back flop.
All right, paused for a second and went back.
All right, we're good.
So we should be a little bit closer.
King just flung his hair around. Good mop of hair that man had, though.
Beautiful mop.
It's
Much
ironic.
better than when he shaved it and used that awful wig.
Darn nice
Yeah.
mop.
I mean, I don't know. Was this a wig, you think, or is this his actual hair?
I think this was probably his
This is
hair.
probably real hair. Yeah.
I think when he removed the mask, the match where he was tagging with RVD, I think he had a wig on. Because when he removed the mask, remember he did like the half shaved, the
Right,
front half
with
completely
thumb.
shaved off, and the rest was just like buzzed.
How can China stand in those heels?
Dude, I was just thinking that, man. Holy smokes!
Was that another DQ?
I think so. Is that Teddy Long referee?
That is Teddy. That's
Yeah,
Teddy
I thought
Long.
that was Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy.
All right, I ordered my Kelly Green helmet just so I don't have to lug that shit around at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it was part of it too.
You
I
could
didn't want to
wear it.
carry a fucking
Yeah,
bag.
so yeah, you had disqualification, and then that four corners match, and then a disqualification.
Nice. Yeah, but this era was
Oh, it
the
was
gold standard. We missed the Attitude Era so much.
Yeah, wrestling was its best back then.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun. That's for damn sure.
It was absolutely
Yeah.
fun, man.
Oh, it was a good time. Darn good time.
We're going to
Now,
jump
Mark-
off after this match, probably.
yeah. When
We'll pick up again.
Yeah, when it goes to commercial, we'll end it after this one. Yeah, we still got about half the show left. Maybe next week we'll try and just finish. Maybe we'll run a little long next week.
Yeah, we can bust it out. That'll work.
And then-
Next week.
and bust it out. And then we'll,
Next week.
Next week.
Marcus, the dog licking you? I can hear it in the microphone.
She's licking me. She's licking my head.
Good Lord, Mark,
a
she
good
needs a
girl.
haircut, man.
She does. We got to get her over there, Jim.
She needs a hair's
She's
cut.
getting wild.
I got a thick coat of fur. Here comes
Fur.
that headshot, man. I'm just oof.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah, you don't like to see that. That's vicious.
I mean, there was a time where I was like, man, I can't believe they're removing the headshots from wrestling. Like, that sucks. I was so
then
used
you
to
watch
seeing it.
this.
And then you watch this years
And
later.
you're
You're like,
like,
oh, man.
Dude, and
When
that's
you catch one on the indies, you're like, fuck.
dude.
Yeah.
The Sean Spears, and it was a tremendous chair shot. The Sean Spears, there we go. That's where we'll
Tremendous.
But when Spears walloped Cody, one of the early AEW shows, man, it was like, whoa.
Yeah, they're just hard to see.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, you don't
Even
like
the
seeing
indies
that
with like
anymore.
the plastic chair, you're like, God.
Or even
Dog.
the Dollar Tree cookie sheets.
Nah, those I don't care about. They don't hurt.
But I think it's more the sound.
The sound, I like the sound.
I mean, the
pop
sound
sounds
gives
good.
you what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
just like, man.
Right, you can get a real thin piece of aluminum or like you said, Dollar Tree, cookie sheet or whatever. I can get away with that, but those fucking steel chairs, man, steel
Brutal.
and aluminum, it's just they're different. metals.
Yeah, it's brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Solid aluminum smoke.
Salad
Solid aluminum.
Salad aluminum.
Salad.
All right, boys. Anything else to close out Tuesday here?
No, I guess you're off to do some work with the Take 3 boys tonight.
I'm gonna do some taking some three.
That's always exciting.
Always
I'm
Tuesday.
excited to meet those boys at WrestleMania.
Yeah, man.
That'll be nice.
Yeah,
Now
man.
they
It's
all
gonna be
coming
very
up.
exciting. We're gonna see Joe and Mike. They're staring at staying at the hotel with us too. Not
Yeah, it's Joe and Mike. Remember Tim or Jim ran off EJ, so
I did. I ran him off.
it's just Joe and Mike anymore.
I just
Now,
told him.
and Tim's not going to WrestleMania, but he's going to show up for the tailgate.
No, he's gonna get tickets for Sunday. He said. Yeah, I said to EJ,
All right.
Go fuck yourself.
and then he
Sure
just
did.
he
That
just
was
he
wild.
left. He left. Mark, you okay? Okay,
Uh oh, we're
he's
losing
coughing.
Mark.
Oh, he's coughing. He's got a big one. Good Lord.
He's got a big one.
He's got a big one. Oh. You all right? Give us a thumbs up if you're okay.
He's still losing
He's
it.
not
He's
okay.
still fighting it. He's riding this cough the whole way out.
He's still fighting. There's the thumbs up. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in again.
How
Watch.
did that happen?
Oh, if you use an Apple device and phones, iPads, or computer, and you give a thumbs up, the camera recognizes it. There's a couple other things that it does. We discovered that on Take 3 one week too. So yeah, it'll give a thumbs up. Maybe. Oh, he broke. Up there it goes.
There it is.
He's gonna abuse that next week.
I will.
But join us Thursday. We will be previewing the Elimination Chamber. That'll be coming up this Saturday morning in Perth, Australia, as well as other stuff. We'll get into a lot of fun here. But yeah, Road to WrestleMania, under 50 days away. We're excited. Get your merchandise over at tpublic.com. We got 6 different designs on the Philly Mania themed, as well as everything else that TeePublic hasn't taken down yet. So get over there and grab it now. Follow us on all of our social media at 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube as well. And until Thursday, stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.